Hey YouTube, it's me Stevo again, and welcome back to another episode of STEVO'S Exotic Pets. And today, as you can see, we'll be talking about my new Beardy. I just got him today, so I think his name is actually just gonna be Beardy by itself. Yeah. So now I guess with care tips, I guess. With these guys, they do need special lighting, so they're gonna need for their heat, I'd probably say around 95 to probably 100. I really wouldn't go past 100 because that might be too hot for them. So yeah. And they're also gonna need a 10.0 UVB. Or if you don't have a UVB or anything, you could like give them like calcium that has vitamin D3, and yeah, that'll work too. Or if you don't have the vitamin D3 or the UVB, you're gonna want to keep them. Keep them outside if it's like summertime. But if it's starting to get winter, you're probably gonna want to get UVB or vitamin D3. So yeah. And also for these guys, for their diet, I would probably say I would give them vegetables and insects. So that means like crickets. I really wouldn't give them superworms or mealworms too much because their exoskeleton is kind of hard, so it's gonna be kind of hard to digest. And yeah, and for the vegetables, you could give them like, I don't know, mustard greens, collard greens, and stuff like that, and that'll work just fine too. And you're gonna want to sprinkle that with calcium, like with the crickets or the vegetables. So, or you could use some of this. Zoomed's Repticalcium with vitamin D3, and it works awesomely. It works just fine for them. It's awesome. But yeah, if you don't, like I was saying, if you don't have UVB, you could just use like calcium with vitamin D3, and that'll work fine too. But yeah, and further, you're gonna want like a water dish, a little tray with vegetables and all that in there. For the crickets, you don't have to like wheel them in their face for them to eat it. You can just pour like about 10 of them in there, and they'll probably eat it within like 15 or 20 minutes, and that'll work just fine too. And for their bedding, I guess they're just gonna want to use like, I don't know, paper towels, I guess, cause that's what I'm using right now, paper towels. So it's like the same as leopard geckos. Yeah, I give both of the leopard geckos and my Beardy paper towel just for the bedding, and it's real easy to change. It's not too hard. But yeah, it works awesomely. And probably on one of my next videos, I might be doing like kind of like what's inside the cage, show you what it's like. And you're also gonna want like a fixture or something to put close to the light, like this thing, this little wooden thing. So that way it's close to the light, and he'll probably get more heat or get more UVB. And so yeah, like I said, guys, you're gonna want UVB or vitamin D3, and try to feed them as less mealworms and superworms as possible again. So like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, and I'll see you on the next.